Yeah, I know, good people. How are you guys all doing? Hope you guys are all doing well. I'm going to chime in and see if I can see if everything is playing right on the other stream. Then I'm going to go from there. So give me a second, see if I can hear it. Give me a second, see if I can hear it. Yep. I know this is really crazy, guys, that y'all thinking, dude, you don't never go live and stream this late. But actually, for the people that have been a part of my channel, the MRMIs, I actually used to do this quite often until I got a whole lot of, job promotions, et cetera, which took a lot more of my time. And then the mentorship and the other things that are happening. I haven't been going live late, no pun intended. So I know a lot of you guys probably have no idea that I actually am live. And YouTube is probably not going to alert y'all, but I'm going to let my moderators know that I'm going live. Then we're going to get into this situation. Give me a second here, though, all right? Don't forget, guys, to hit that thumbs up button so this video can be circulated within the YouTube algorithm. I just want to make sure it's working, though, so give me a little bit of time here. Let's see. Who's in the house? Let's see who's all in the house. Raven, what's going on, man? Janet's in the house. William Lynn's in the house. Appreciate you being here, William. What's going on, Angel? Angel 8 Fingers. Rose in the house. Michelle. Okay, just want to make sure that's playing there. Appreciate you guys all being here. Give me about another minute or so, folks. We're going to get into this, all right? Oh, no. You said playing KCD? Nah, that's all me. Lacey, what's going on, sis? It's almost over, William. I'm proud of my music. Danielle Daniels is in the house. Appreciate you being here, sis. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, very nice meeting. Yeah, that's all me. Oh, okay. I got you, Angel. I got you. Okay. And I think we are getting ready to end it, which you guys can all see. So appreciate you guys all being here. Welcome to the channel, folks. I'm Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man. If you are listening to this right now, that means you are in here live with me on June 29th at approximately 9:52. All right, so appreciate you guys all being here. Don't forget to make sure that you are still subscribed to my channel, and appreciate the support that's coming from you guys. Appreciate the love that's coming from you guys. All right. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I know I said this before, but do not forget to do the following. See that right there? Don't forget to subscribe and click that like button or the thumbs up. See the thumbs up flowing down there? And to you who are going to support through Cash App, whatever like that, I pre-thank you already. I'm still going to give you a shout out if you do happen to do it through the show. I'll try to make sure to get to you before the show is over with to give you some shout outs for those of you who are going to donate to the Cash App. To those that are going to donate through Super Chat through YouTube, I really do appreciate that as well. But I would highly recommend you do it through Cash App because YouTube demonetizes all your boys' video because they hate that I'm going to be getting at this particular subject that you guys are going to see me talking about here right now. If y'all didn't know this, I have an Instagram channel called Modern Renaissance Man as well. But the O in modern is a 0. Again, my Instagram is Modern Renaissance Man, but the O in modern is a 0. I'm on TikTok with the same thing. Modern Renaissance Man, the O in modern is a 0. I am on Rumble as Modern Renaissance Man Variety Channel, okay? I'm on Twitter as the Real Ty Smith. I also have another YouTube channel called Man, Husband, Father, okay? You want to hear all that all over again? Just go back about 10 seconds and then hear this all over again to find those different platforms that I'm on. But if you've been following me on Instagram, you will see that I actually had a lot to say about this particular subject. But before I go any further into it, what I want to do is I want to show you guys a woman tweet because now that she put this out there, she has to backtrack on it, right? So I'm going to show you all this right here. Check this out. Look at the following. Let me see if it's showing you guys. This is Erica Marsh, and Erica Marsh made a very, very racist comment here. She said today's Supreme Court decision is a direct attack on Black people. No Black person will be able to succeed in a merit-based system, which is exactly why affirmative action-based programs were needed. Today's decision is a travesty. This woman made public one of the most racist statements. Oh, Ty, she didn't mean, She obviously knows what's best for Black people. She know that y'all know your boy. Y'all know your boy. Y'all know me. Oh, man. Y'all know how I do. Well, Mrs. Marsh, I shows dudes appreciate you going on to your Twitter buds and talking to your Twitter hatchlings on behalf of us Negroes. We knows not no smartness like the rest of the races out there, Mrs. Marsh. We knows intelligence with us. We have no brains. We can't think for ourselves. And Miss Marsh, we sure does appreciate you going out there and speaking on behalf of us Negroes because we sure can't make it out there in the world at all. We have no intelligence. We can't even speak for ourselves, as you can tell by my speech right now. I can't even formulate the right word to say to you. So it needs a wise woman to go out there to speak on behalf of us Negroes, because we sure knows how to do it ourselves. We so glad that you, Miss Marsh, you think that a lot of us Negroes out here, that we need somebody like you to go out there and talk on behalf of us. We know have no intelligence. We know has no smarts. As long as you keep giving us pork and beans and giving us the innards of the animals and the bad parts, we shows will stand behind you, and we thank you for speaking on behalf of us. If you just please keep on letting us get into the schools and the programs based off our skin color, we get in there and we do's our best for you, Miss Marsh. So thanks you for do's that for us. Some of y'all just getting here like, dude, MRM, what in the world are you doing? Some of y'all are sitting there thinking, bro, MRM, what's going on? For y'all that just got in here, I'll tell you exactly what's going on. This woman just made a very racist statement, and now she's going to try to backtrack on it. MRM, what are you talking about? I'll show you again. Check this screen out. Check this screen out. See that? Do you see it? Do you see it? And I'm going to read it over and over again because I hope she sees this. She said today's Supreme Court decision is a direct attack on Black people, because she knows what it's like to be attacked as a Black person, okay? No Black person will be able to succeed in a merit-based system, which is exactly why affirmative action-based programs were needed. Today's decision is a travesty. I repeat, No black person will be able to succeed in a merit-based system, which is exactly why affirmative action-based programs are needed. If y'all don't know what a merit-based system is, merit-based is exactly how I got through the medical school that I got through. They looked at my grades, for one. They looked at my grades, and then they wanted to know what type of background do I have before I even got into the medical field. They want, look, bro, ladies and gentlemen, my black brothers and sisters out there, this is what I'm talking about right here when I told you that this is what they really, really think of you. She said the quiet part out loud. The very same party is still the racist party. Now, are there racist people on Republican side and the Democratic side? I'm not going to sit there and argue that it's not, because I'm guaranteeing you it is. But what, as far as a party as a whole, she said the quiet part out loud. You Negroes are not smart enough. You're not intelligent enough. You are not good enough. Academically, you guys are not good enough to get into these colleges. That's why we need affirmative action, because we just need to let y'all black folks in there solely because you're black. Because you're black. No other reason to let y'all in there, because you're not intelligent. You're not smart enough. You're not good enough. You're just black. We don't need you to be smart. We don't need you to be intelligent. We don't need you to be brilliant. We don't need you to be gifted. All we need for you black Negroes to be is black, and you can get in. That is a complete insult. This is what I'm talking about. Some of y'all that want to call me the Uncle Tom and the boot licking and the coon. What type of smoke do y'all have for people like her? Huh? What type of smoke do y'all have for her? The reason why she feel like she can say that because she know a lot of black folks out there play into that victim mentality role. Do you even know what this even did for a lot of people that got into these Ivy League colleges or universities? Do you even know what it even did to them? A ton of them completely failed. A lot of black people that got into these Ivy League schools and these big universities solely based off of their dang on skin, they got in there and they failed miserably. They got in there, they couldn't keep up academically. And then they dropped out. They failed. And then they're left with a bill. Oh, but at least my son, come, man, this what I'm saying. This is who Malcolm X warned y'all about. This is who folks like me tell you. I don't care if they are a Democrat, a Republican, a conservative, or liberal. What I do is pay attention to what the person is saying. My God, they will put it right. Bro, where's Al Sharpton them, huh? This is what I want a lot of you black folks to know. And this is what I want to let the black community, this is what I want to let y'all know. Where's Jesse Jackson? Where's NAACP? Huh? Where's Al Sharpton? Where's Black Lives Matter? Where's the Rainbow Coalition? They literally just said that you black folks are not smart enough to get into these schools. That's why we need affirmative action, because you're black. That's what she said, y'all. Well, don't twist the word. There ain't no twisting. Okay, we're going to do it again since y'all trying to send some emails. There it is right there. There it is right there. For the ones that are emailing me right now, look what she said. She said no black person will be able to succeed in a merit-based system, which is exactly why affirmative action-based programs were needed. Today's decision, and this is so crazy too. Today's decision by the Supreme Court of the United States to get rid of racism in colleges, she called it a travesty. Understand what I'm saying? Supreme Court of the United States said it's unconstitutional to allow people to get in simply because of their race. That made it racist. Black folks always talking about the United States has a racist issue, but y'all don't care if they're being racist against other people. By the way, this right here was solely and mainly brought on by a lot of Asians. If you didn't look into this, a lot of Asians were the ones who brought this fight, because Asians were like, hey, come on, Leon, why are we being overlooked? These Asian people had the grades, they had the merit, they had the experience, but then they got overlooked and got picked over somebody that wasn't even qualified to get into the school, and that person got in because they were black. See, black people, y'all don't care about racism. when it ain't pertaining to you. Y'all don't care about racism if it's not being done to you. But at the same time, don't you think it's really ironic that the Asians were the one who really brought this story? They're the ones that fought against this. They're the ones that brought mainly this to the Supreme Court of the United States. And then at the same time, by them doing that, she made it a black thing. Black folks, y'all weren't complaining about it because you were getting in, huh? Black people, y'all weren't complaining about the fact that y'all were, dude, it's an insult, black folks. Wake the freaking heck up. It is an insult to where they are literally pretty much saying to you, you are not smart enough. You are not intelligent. You are not good enough. You don't have the brains. You don't have the work ethics to get into our schools. But we're going to let you dumb Negroes in because you're black. And we're going to let you dumb Negroes in because guess what? It's a way of the college to get your money. You're going to have something called a federal student loan debt that you're going to have to pay off. Oh, but guess what? We're not worried about that, though, because Joe Biden trying to help us out with that. Joe Biden trying to get rid of student loan debt. Crazy. Now, when I got my first degree in physical therapy, right? They had a list of prerequisites, they call it, that they want you to have on that, right? They said, here are prerequisites when you get into this therapy program. They said, we need you to have this GPA, right? We need you to have these particular classes most likely taken. But you can't take these classes while if you get accepted to the program, you can't take the classes while you're in the program. But we highly recommend you get those classes on out of the way. That way you can put your focus solely on the therapy. Guess what I did? Oh, I knocked out all the anatomy, the physiology, the pharmacology, the virology, the microbiology, the physics, the gross anatomy. I knocked all that stuff out of the ballpark. And not only that, I was already, in my high school years, I was already working as a physical therapist tech, as a rehab aide in the field. So I also showed them I got experience in this. I knew how to do ultrasounds and E-stems and whirlpools. And guess what they did? They looked at that and said, man, you would be a great candidate to come into our program. Now, I get into this program. I was the only black person in that class. The only black person in that class. Now, mind you, I had people talking in my ear. Oh, look at that. You're the only black person in there. See, look at that. Racism, racist. But because I'm very skeptical of anything somebody says to me, I went to my professor and I asked her, hey, I don't care about, color or anything like that, but I do notice I'm the only black person in here. Like, I just want to know, like, is there like a reason? I just want to know. She looked right at me. She said, Ty, the reason why you're the only black person in this program because you're the only black person that applied. She said, we would have loved to have taken other applicants in here. Of course, the qualifications on me, but she said, literally, you are the only black person that we have, of the hundreds of applications, you were the only black person. Oh, man, they lying to you, Ty, man. They just trying to lie to you. Okay, y'all. Okay. You can speculate that all you want to. Speculate, but you know what happened? I found out that a lot of black people don't know much about physical therapy, physical therapist assistant, certified occupational therapist assistant, or even being a speech therapist, a speech pathologist, so to speak. They didn't know. A lot of folks didn't know about that. So once I got my first degree in that, guess what I did? I went and I started talking to other black people in the community, like, hey, y'all know there's a physical therapy program, a physical therapist assistant program, and they know there's a certified occupational therapist assistant program. It pays a decent wage. You can do really good. And they're like, wait, what is fit? A lot of people didn't know about it. So guess what happened? That was back in freaking 2000 when I got that degree. So anyway, whenever that happened, guess what happened? More black people started applying to that program. Some got in, some didn't. And guess what they got in there based off of? They got in there based off of their qualifications. They got in there based off of the merit. And it is if you get into things like the medical field, like physician's assistants and things like, it is a highly competitive program to get into. It's highly competitive. During our schooling, I don't know about y'all, in our schooling, if you got a 93 on your test, at least through that program, if you got a 93 on your test, that was considered a B. Yeah, you had to get a 94 to 100 in order for you to get an A. Competitive. Now, I wouldn't, what? For a woman to make a statement like that. Okay, I'm gonna do it again. Some of y'all say y'all just got in here. Here we're gonna read it again. Here we go. Here it is. I'm gonna see if I can highlight it. Today's Supreme Court decision is a direct attack on Black people. No Black person will be able to succeed in a merit-based system, which is exactly why affirmative action-based programs were needed. Today's decision is a travesty. That's what she said. What about the Asian people? All you care about is, oh, look how she instantly went to Black people when it was the Asian people that was doing the biggest complaining about this. It's a smack in the face, y'all. It's a smack in the face. Now, I'm going to go back to her Twitter and show you guys how she tried to backtrack on it. This is how she tried to backtrack on it. Look at here. Look what she said right here. She said, allow me to clarify this tweet, which is being manipulated for propaganda and misinformation by Ultra MAGA. How crazy left is that to instantly blame it on Trump? This is amazing. Y'all see what happened there? She tried to flip it and put it on Trump supporters. Because, you know, everybody that is a Trump supporter, you know, everybody that is a Trump supporter is going to put in your mind that they're these white, you know, MAGA crowd or nothing but a bunch of white people and the Proud Boys. Okay, I'll show it again. Read it here. Here it is right there. Allow me to clarify this tweet, which is being manipulated for propaganda and misinformation by Ultra MAGA. So what this does, ladies and gentlemen, it takes the attention off of her and try to make it seem like the Ultra MAGA crowd is manipulating this for propaganda. So what? I'm Ultra MAGA? Oh, I didn't vote for Biden. Oh, that's right. I don't qualify, do I? Because I'm not Black. Right? If I don't know if I'm from Trump or Biden, then I ain't Black. Hold on for a minute. Let me see something. Let me see something here. I'm gonna bring this screen up so y'all can read this right here while I do something real quick. Yeah, read that. So look at here. Look at here. She said, hold on, let me bring it up so I can show it to you guys here too. She said, the intention of my tweet is to highlight that prior to affirmative action, there existed a supposedly merit-based system for Black individuals to gain admission to colleges. However, these institutions employed racial profiling to prevent Black individuals from attending under the guise of this, quote, merit. I want to emphasize that my statement in no way suggests that Black individuals are less intelligent than people of other races. That's exactly what you did. That's exactly what she did. Why couldn't see what I'm saying? This is the crazy thing. This is the crazy thing right here. This is the crazy thing. If she would have said after this, Check this out, y'all. I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna show one tweet at a time. Check this out. Right here, after she made this statement, I'm gonna read it again because I love it. I wanted to sink in. Today's Supreme Court decision is a direct attack on Black people. No Black person will be able to succeed in the merit-based system, which is exactly why affirmative action-based programs were needed. Today's decision is a travesty. If she was really sorry and she misspoke about what she said right there, if she really indeed is sorry about what she said, why couldn't she, or why didn't she just come back on her after that tweet and say, ladies and gentlemen, I want to apologize to everyone. I made a very insensitive statement. I wasn't thinking quite right whenever I made that statement. I didn't mean to offend anyone. To anybody that I offended, I'm so sorry. Let me clarify what I was saying. But oh no, this is how you know when a person, she literally meant what she did, because it's the equivalent. This is what's so amazing. I learned a lot from being a father. One of the main ways that I always knew that my sons, them meant to do what they did, but the only reason why they trying to say they sorry is because they know that they're about to get in trouble. When they try to blame somebody else, she is playing Eve 101. She is playing Eve 101. Ty, what are you talking about, Eve 101? If you know the Bible, you know what I'm talking about. When Eve messed up and got confronted on it, it's not my fault. It's this lady, instead of just coming out and taking full responsibility and accountability, which a lot of women have a problem with, she want to instantly say the MAGA crowd is trying to make propaganda of this. The MAGA crowd? Every Black person that you just threw under the bus and said was not smart, not intelligent, not good enough, and we need affirmative action, every Black person, I guess, is the MAGA crowd. Oh, wait a minute. You're talking about other white people who look just like you? White people who are pissed off that you made a racist comment, you're going to try to call them a MAGA crowd, because you know if you call them MAGA or anything like that, you know that might end up calming other Black people down and say, oh yeah, those you know, you're just trying to distract from the fact that you pooped up. That's what you're trying to do, and it's not going to work. And that's the reason why I'm sitting here and saying what I'm saying. This is why I am digging in on it. And for you, I know y'all gonna get tired of it, but I wanted to rub in, because some of y'all in here, I don't know where all of you guys are from, but I just want you to see. This lady says right here, she is a proud Democrat, former field organizer to elect President Biden. Look at her right here now. Look what she's saying right here. If anyone is a defamation lawyer who works on contingency, please DM me. Thanks. She's panicking. Now, this is funny, because look what she tried to do right here. The GOP isn't even trying to hide their hate towards the LGBTQIA community anymore. This is disgraceful. She is trying to hide behind all types of people who, a lot of folks right now, let's keep it real, a lot of people in our world right now look to certain so-called protected groups to try to hide behind. And that's what she's doing. She's trying to hide behind LGBTQIA, and then she's trying to get Black people back on her side by saying the MAGA crowd is trying to make propaganda of this. Allow me to clarify this tweet, which is being manipulated for propaganda and misinformation by ultra MAGA. So what you're saying to me right now, lady, Miss Marsha, me as a Black man who do not take what you said lightly, who is saying this from my own brain, deciphering and interpreting your words that you tweeted out. Black people just like me, what you're saying, all of a sudden now you labeling me a MAGA crowd propagandist? Is that what you're saying? I mean, you already labeled me being stupid and unintelligent, not smart, not good enough, not gifted. You already said that, and now you want to call me a MAGA person. I don't know no better, right? Reason why I don't know any better, because if I don't know that I'm from Trump or Biden, then I must not be black, right? This is what a lot of Negroes, just like myself, who have a brain, who knows how to think logically, see through all this BS that y'all pushing out. You meant what you said when you said it, but when you see that a lot of folks like myself, black Negroes, came out and actually confronted you on this, all of a sudden you want to backtrack? Y'all are real good for doing nothing more than try to push everything on Trump. Trump didn't say this. You did. The MAGA crowd didn't say this. You did. This is not no misinformation. This is like legit truth. You said it. So what's the misinformation? What's the misinformation, ladies and gentlemen? The intention of my tweet is to highlight that prior to affirmative action, there existed a supposedly merit-based system for black individuals to gain admission to colleges. However, these institutions employed racial profiling to prevent black individuals from attending under the guise of this merit system. Ladies and gentlemen, listen to me real quick. I want y'all to pay attention to something here. Pay attention, white folks, because I mean, there's a lot of y'all in here and y'all may not notice. But before I say this, can y'all do me a favor? Stop. Hit the thumbs up button for me right now. Y'all, please. We got 123 likes in here right now. There's 168 of y'all in here. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen, before I continue on, because I'm about to bust what she just said wide open too. Nice try. I told you, she got the wrong Negro. Oh, Dante, what's going on, my good friend? Hey, check this out. I'm about to bust what she said wide open anyway, since she wants to try to do this. Watch. Okay. The emails, you guys, look, I'm going to show y'all real quick. It's right here. Somebody said, brother, where's your Cash App? Look, there it is right there. See that? That little money sign? And it's Modern Renaissance Man. That's my Cash App. It's the money sign and it's Modern Renaissance Man. It's going to continue to scroll all through here. So I know y'all are emailing me, asking me, what is the Cash App again? There it is right there. If you give something through Cash App, God bless you. If you don't, your thumbs up and all that's appreciated. All right, so let me do this real quick. Let me read to you guys what she said. And then we're going to break some stuff down. Check this out. She's trying to backtrack and save herself, right? First of all, again, she's trying to put it on the MAGA crowd. The intention of my tweet is to highlight, first of all, let me say this. She said, allow me to clarify this tweet, which is being manipulated for propaganda and misinformation by Ultra MAGA. She said this, the intention of my tweet is to highlight that prior to affirmative action, there existed supposedly a merit-based system for black individuals to gain admission to colleges. However, these institutions employed racial profiling to prevent black individuals from attending under the guise of this merit system. So tell me this. Between 1950 and 1960 in New York City itself, which had the largest black urban population in the country and where racial discrimination in employment was lawful, and into institutions, it was lawful to discriminate. The number of black accountants that graduated rose by more than 200%. The number of engineers increased by 134%. The number of school teachers grew by 125%. The rise in black physicians, 56%. Lawyers, 55%. Nurses, 90%. And social workers, 146%. Huh? Wait. Huh? What? Rose, ladies and gentlemen. It rose. Did y'all know that even post-slavery, black people were increasing in all type of different occupations hundredfolds? We were married and had families just as much, if not even more, than white people were. We were able to do all those great things, although there was a legit law for discrimination. Huh? Nice try, lady. Told you got the wrong one. Now look, the fact that blacks were entering into white collar professions so rapidly before those landmark bills were passed tells us what they were able to accomplish even during Jim Crow. The growth of racial segregation in the 1950s did not keep black residential options from expanding. From 1940 to the 1950s, earnings of black workers tripled, with substantial numbers meeting the income eligibility of home ownership, suggested by the government. In 1953, a real estate journal called Blacks, then the nation, they said blacks is the nation's newest middle class. Wait. 1953, a real estate journal called Blacks, the nation's newest middle class. So wait a minute. We were increasing as doctors, engineers, nurses, lawyers. We were increasing during a time where discrimination was lawful. We increased in home ownership when discrimination was lawful. We did that, right? We did that. But that was because what now? Oh. Say what, Miss Marsh? Huh? Say what, Miss Marsh? This is what I'm talking about. This is the reason why I really am passionate about educating not just black people, but all people, because there's some white people that didn't even know what I just got done reading off to you guys. Okay. The progress of blacks after slavery and prior to the civil rights legislation in the 1960s doesn't receive a lot of attention. You want to know why? Because it undermines a prevailing and politically useful narrative used by the left. That narrative, which is seldom challenged, insists that black underachievement is primarily a function of white racism, that blacks need special favors like affirmative action to improve their lot, and that black integration of political institutions is essential to black advancement. These arguments serve the interest of the people making them, whether those people are racial or ethnic leaders trying to remain influential or political leaders trying to win votes. 1907, The Negro in Business, Booker T. Washington reported that between 1860 and 1900, black home ownership rates grew to nearly 22%. Additionally, 74.2% of black homeowners completely owned their residence as of 1900 versus only 68% of white families. Wait, whoa, Ty, from 1860 to the 1900s, you mean when slavery was ending? Say that again. Oh, let me say it again. 74.2% of black homeowners completely owned their residence versus 68% of white families. Black people, we definitely weren't smart enough, were we? Huh? Black people, we weren't smart enough, were we? Huh, black people, we weren't qualified, were we? Huh, black folks, we weren't intelligent enough, were we, black people? We needed people like Miss Marsh, didn't we? We don't know no better, do we? We can't win without the white liberal people, can we, black people? We can't do it without them. We can't do it without white people, can we, black people? We need them to validate us, don't we, black people? This is what y'all don't know about the history of us. All y'all want to talk about is the slavery stuff. Y'all don't want to talk about with slavery in it, and we were winning, black people. We were married more than what the white people were. I just gave y'all the history on this, that we actually had more home ownership than what the white people did. We did, black folks, without no affirmative action or anything like that. That's what we were doing. You have no idea that affirmative action in a lot of things, even though they can claim all they want to, that this right here is to simply try to help you guys get ahead, when all along the intentions of it most of the time is to get you to fail. It is to get you to fail. You guys probably heard me say this before, and I can see the cash apps coming in. I appreciate it. I promise I'm gonna read them off when I get done. You guys heard me say this before, and I'm just gonna use this analogy. Hold on, am I missing something? 100 and okay, appreciate y'all getting those likes up for me. I really do appreciate y'all doing this for me. Listen to this. If you are broken in the type of way, go with me here. This is just an analogy I'm using. If you have an injury that is preventing you from progressing, you get something called an assistive device. Think about it here. You can try to throw in welfare all you want to. We can throw that in there too. Welfare, throw that in there. Okay, listen to this. This is amazing. I want y'all to really pay attention to this part. If you have an injury, you get an assistive device. That assistive device is there to help you still be able to do a lot of activities of daily living while you allow the injury to heal. For example, you got a broken leg, broken ankle, whatever you may want to be. We're going to give you a walker. That walker is to keep you from putting pressure on that injured leg to allow it to heal, right? It's used to allow it to heal. You might start with crutches, right? As you get better, as you begin to heal, you get what they call the least restrictive device, the least restrictive help, the least restrictive assistance. Okay. Now you get to a point where they say, hey, you can put weight down on that foot. Your weight bearing as tolerated. However much you can tolerate, that's how much you want to put down. But the goal is to get you to be able to tolerate it as much as you can. As you get better, you don't need the walker anymore. Now we're going to give you something called a hemi walker. You only need one hand for it. So we can focus on getting your balance. So we can focus on getting you back to being independent. Okay, you're getting better with that hemi walker. That the pain is not there anymore. The fracture is healed, but now we got to strengthen the muscles. And in order to and listen to y'all, listen, in order to strengthen those muscles even more, we have to give you the next least restrictive assistance, the next least restrictive device. Now we're going to give you a quad cane. The quad cane is going to allow you to have to use that muscle even more. But the whole time the muscle is getting stronger. Proprioception is coming in. Mechanoreceptors are coming in. They're starting to work. Now we're going to give you a single point cane. It's going to make you use those muscles even more. Until we get to a point to where we take the cane away and you're able to do it on your own. Now, what happens is this. If I continue to leave you at the first step of having that walker, you never put that foot down on the ground again. You never use that leg again. Although I'm telling you the fracture is healed. It's no longer broke. You're good. But what they do, they keep you guys being so accustomed to using the walker. If any of you guys know a friend, a family member, anybody that you guys ever went to school with, if they ever broken their leg or broken their arm, when they don't use it, when they finally get that cast out, their arm and legs is about this big, ain't it? Because the muscles did something called atrophy. The muscles, they got smaller. And when they get smaller, the muscles are weaker. So what do you think is going to happen if I never take that crutch or take those walkers away from you? Your muscle in your leg is going to atrophy. And if you keep on allowing to go on, you will never be able to walk. And that's exactly what stuff like affirmative action. That's a lot of this. This is a lot of what this stuff has done. This is a lot of what the welfare stuff has done. They literally looked at it, and that's why Lyndon B. Johnson said, I'll have you niggas voting for me Democratic for 200 years. because they figured out that if they keep on giving you an assistive device, they know that although you may feel like it's helping you, ultimately it is disabling you. Because all you're going to do, I don't feel safe without the walker. I don't feel safe without it. Not only do you not feel safe without it, you have become so weak, you have to rely on the walker. So now that's what they're doing. You have to rely on the government now. You have to rely on the welfare system. You have to rely on getting into these schools based off the fact that you just black. This is what they've done to you, black folks. This is what they've done to you. But yet, a messenger, somebody like me that's shining the light on the darkness of what they're doing, you get pissed off at me because I'm telling you what the enemy is doing to you. You get pissed off at me because I'm telling you how they bamboozled you. But psychologically, you look at me as being wrong because you say, look at this crutch though, Ty. I'm safe. I'm safe with this crutch. What are you talking about, Ty? Oh, I don't care. I don't even have to use my foot no more. What are you talking about, Ty? And not only that, they gave me a rolling walker, Ty. Oh, Ty, now my walker, it has a cup holder on it, Ty. Oh, guess what, Ty? Now my walker, it has a little device on there where I can flip it down. I can sit down and rest, Ty. What are you talking about? I need the crutch, Ty. I need the walker, Ty. You need to quit doing that. You tap dancing for those white people, Ty. Those white people are helping. See, that's the psychological trickery they do to your mind. Because they're giving you that walker, you think that that's help. It's not. It is disabling you. Am I wrong? Tell me the conditions of the black people then, huh? But guess what? Those same people on the left, liberals, those same people who keep on giving you Negroes, the walkers, the rollators, the Hemi walkers, those same people that keep on giving y'all that will then turn around and tell you to your face that white people are racist. But I'm not racist though, because I'm giving y'all the canes. I'm giving y'all the crutches. I'm giving y'all the assistive devices. See, I'm not doing what the Republicans are doing. Those Republicans want y'all to do it on your own. But we different than the Republicans. We're going to give y'all this assistive device because this assistive device is going to help y'all along the way. But they don't tell you to use it like you're supposed to. They just say, keep on using the crutches. Republicans are saying, use the crutches while you need it until you become independent. The Democrats are saying, no, keep on using the crutches because it's helping you. It's assisting you. You need it. You got to have it. We're going to give you more. See, the Republicans don't want that. They want to take the crutches from you. This is a psychological game they play on you black folks. And that's why they can keep on getting y'all voting the same way. But at the same time, y'all trying to figure out, how come we still downtrodden? How come we just all messed up? How come we can't even get ahead? They sat there and they devised a very evil, genius way to keep a lot of black folks exactly where they want you, disabled. That's just me giving you guys the analogy on a physical level. They have literally done this to you black folks on a psychological level, and some of y'all can't get out. And the reason why I know that is because I was once there until I started actually like, wait a minute, it don't make no sense. I got white people telling me to vote for them because they're going to give me stuff. But then why, as the years go by, I have not made any progress. But then they say, oh, the reason why you haven't made any progress because we need to give you a bigger walker. We need to give you a walker that got bigger wheels on it. But I'm like, but I'm still using the walker though. I mean, I don't want to use it. I don't want to be on this walker all the time. Oh, no. You need to be on the walker because that's exactly what helps you. And the whole game plan for them doing it is to keep you Negroes there. I don't care who you are, white people too. The trailer, I call the hood, the projects, the ghetto, the trailer park, the backyard trailer living rednecks in the woods. That mentality is exactly what they're doing to all of y'all. They do it to all of y'all. I'm helping you. Ronald Reagan tried to warn y'all. Anytime they say I'm from the government and I'm here to help, No, they're not. Why do you think my videos right now on YouTube is being demonetized? Huh? That's why I appreciate. I appreciate the cash. I don't do this for it. I appreciate the cash. I appreciate the super chats. I really do. But what I'm saying to you guys, why do you think that my channel is being shadow banned? Why do you think that my channel? Why do you think my channel is being silenced and censored? And every time I even put a video up, YouTube instantly demonetizes it. And when I talk to YouTube, they give me no reason. Oh, well, because in the past, you put up something that could have been misinformation that we don't know. So every video you make now, we have to market that way. Because I'm telling people the truth. Because I'm letting you know the psychological games they playing on black folks. I come in there, you don't need that walker. That walker is going to weaken you. The left will come back and say, no, oh, that's a shame. I can't believe that black, he should know better. Him being a black man, he know what it's like to be on crutches. He know what it's like to be on a walker. I can't believe he telling y'all the black people that. I can't even believe that the black people, y'all not going to say nothing to that black man, Ty? I can't believe Ty is saying something to you guys about having to use a walker. He came from there too. He think he better than y'all now because he don't have a walker no more. He acting just like the white people, the Republicans. That's amazing. I come from among you. I was there with y'all. I was on the crutches. I was on the walker. I was on the Hemi walker. I was on the cane. I became independent. I'm thriving on my own. I don't need that anymore. And I'm doing actually way better than that. But they would trick y'all they would trick you black folks into so-called taking my black card, kicking me out of the community. I do not give a good goddamn gonna care, but I'm just letting you know, and I'm warning you of the psychological games they play on you. Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, a lot of people in NAACP, people in Black Lives Matter, a lot of them that's supposed to be part of these black organizations, shame on y'all. Because they know exactly what I just told y'all is the truth, but they use it as a means of doing nothing but lining their pockets to play the game that those liberals want them to play. They will come in there and they will go against me. I don't know what this black man talking about. Black folks ain't never had da. And why, as a black man, how dare he say that black people can do just like what white folks do? How dare he say that? We got one right here. Ivan, sir, you really have no room in here because the last time we busted you out, you ran. So you don't even, you don't even hold no weight no more. You ran the last time you was in here. We couldn't even find you. They had people out there asking the average person who started the KKK. 90% of those folks said the Republicans. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. They said Republicans started the KKK when the Democrats did. No idea. The whole point of it is, when it comes down to it, I'm for my black brothers and sisters. I tell them, screw what they telling y'all. You can do what you want to do. Screw what they telling y'all. You can get out of that situation. That's my message. No, we don't have to be hood. No, we don't have to be ghetto. No, you don't have to be trailer trash. No, you don't have to be redneck backwoods. You can go and do what it is that you want to do. And it's not hard as they make it to be. Sometimes I don't even like to use that word like it takes hard work. No, it just takes time. That's all. It's not ever going to stop. Time will never stop. All you have is time. So why not use the time to progress yourself, to go and do what it is that you want to do? Why would you want to live this life and struggle through the entire portion of your life just to die? I will not be one of those people on my deathbed with regrets. I told y'all, I direct over multiple facilities. I cannot tell you the amount of people from different countries, different ethnicities, different ages that they pass away at. And one of the biggest things that every last one of them had was a lot of regrets. And I do get some that say, I have no regrets. I lived a full life. I did everything I want. I had people that was like, I don't know why the Lord won't take me. There's nothing else I want to accomplish or do. But what I'm saying is that there are people whose lives are being lost, people who have come to the end stage of their life and feel like it's too late now. I wish I would have done this. I wish I would have done that. I wish I would have went to school. I wish I could have done this instead of sitting there working at this same spot for 30 some years, and it didn't even give me that many of a raise, and I struggled through the whole thing. Maybe I should have went to college, but I just felt like I wasn't good. I mean, man. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, wow. I'm doing good, Sean. So, ladies and gentlemen, there is no backtracking on this. There's no backtracking on it. She made the statement. She made the statement. What she should have did was came back and apologized is what she should have did. But trying to flip it and put it on a MAGA crowd is unbelievable. This is what's funny about this. Let me tell y'all something. This is what's really funny about this. She's trying to put the blame on other white people because white people confronted her and lashed out against her, calling her racist. Y'all hear me? She is trying to blame other white people who she's calling MAGA crowd for trying to stir up propaganda because these white people called her on her bullcrap statement that's completely racist. It's amazing to me that that same thing kind of happened during the Civil War, where white people were willing to kill other white people so that black people can progress, so that black people can be free. Same exact thing. The fact that she feels and think that black people cannot get into colleges and things like that based on merit, it's an insult. You have white people pissed off telling this other white woman, how dare you say that about black people? You got white people saying black people are intelligent, black people are smart, black people are brilliant, black people are gifted. And if anybody have a problem with a white person saying all these great things about a black person, be it black or white, you really need to question your mind. No, they're not. That's why we need affirmative action. No, they're not. That's why we need them to get into these programs based solely off of their skin color. They're not smart, Ty. They're not intelligent. They're not gifted. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, I really do appreciate everybody being in here. I really do appreciate the super chats that came. I'm sorry. I appreciate the cash apps that came in. If you are in here right now, do me a favor. Please hit that thumbs up button so this video can be circulated within the YouTube algorithm. I really would appreciate if you guys would do that. So, starting off, Cameron, I appreciate you for the cash app. Haley, God bless you, sis. I appreciate you for the cash app. Ladora, God bless you. I really, really do appreciate the cash app. Roman, God bless you. I really do appreciate the cash app. Booker T. Washington. Booker T. Washington. I really do appreciate the cash app. God bless you for that. Ashley, keep doing what you're doing. I really love your passion and how you bring the truth. Appreciate the cash app, sis. Chloe with the cash app. Ty, you are a breath of fresh air. Thank you for speaking so articulately and passionately. I love the way you bring it. You really get me worked up. I'm sitting here yelling at the screen. Yeah, yeah. And my husband is trying to figure out what the heck am I watching. So he comes in here and then he's also yelling, yeah, yeah, and amen in you as well. God bless you, my friend. Appreciate the Cash App. Folks, with that being said, y'all know how I do here. All the people that came in here, whether you left a comment off to a side, whatever, one of the best things you guys can do for me is just like this phone right here. You have contacts in your phone. Please let them know about this channel. It is up to you guys for a message like this to get spread out there. There are a lot of black men and women who think just like I do, who talk just like I do. It's going to be up to you guys to spread this message by sharing the video, by simply taking, doesn't even take y'all that much time. You can text anybody in your contact right now and say, hey, go check out this guy's YouTube channel. Y'all, it doesn't take much for y'all to do that. Just put it in there. Hey, go check out this guy named Modern Renaissance Man on YouTube. Check out his live video. That's all y'all have to do. That's how this gets spread. Again, because YouTube is going to shadow ban big time, guaranteed, or your money back. So I appreciate you guys all being in here. And we getting ready to get out of here. Hit that thumbs up button before you get out of here. And as always, y'all know me. I hope and pray that every last one of you guys have food, shelter, and clothing, whether you agreed or disagree, whether you're Republican, Democrat, doesn't matter. I hope and pray that every last one of you guys have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, I hope and pray that every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.